So we're going to talk today about some potentially damaging evidence against Jonathan Majors. Evidence which could be what sinks him in court, depending on what your perspective is. So today at trial, a lot of information from text messages that we have copies of. Text messages show exactly what Jonathan Majors said to his girlfriend, ex, Grace Jabbari, during the time that the alleged incidents of domestic violence took place. And what they do is shed light on the relationship between the two people if you read between the lines. So, Jonathan Majors sent a text message to Jabbari stating when she wanted to go to the hospital, apparently he dissuaded her from doing so and stated, "I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to hospital." And then he went on to say, "They will ask you questions, and as I don't think you actually protect us, it could lead to an investigation even if you do lie and they suspect something." And he goes on to add, "It's just fake," although it's not clear what that means. So, what does the text exchange indicate? It indicates that there may have been something going on that he didn't want people to know. He didn't want them to find out about. Why is that? That's a question that he may have to answer, and given the fact that the prosecution's case is still going on right now, he will have to actually hit the stand and explain away the discrepancies. It's getting to that stage. But further on, as far as the texts go, Grace Jabbari goes on to say, quote, "I will tell the doctor I bump my head if I go to the hospital. I'm going to give it one more day, but I can't sleep and I need some stronger painkillers." And then Majors responds, or Grace Jabbari goes on to say, "That's all. Why would I tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you?" So that indicates that she may be trying to cover up for Jonathan Majors and not tell the truth about the real relationship, the fact that there's a lot of violence going on in her view, and the fact that Majors had done something that he should not have done, but she doesn't want to expose him. Now, on the flip side, the defense attorney would say this is not proof of anything. Why? Because it leaves too much to interpretation. It doesn't exactly say what took place. There's no exact proof. There's no incontrovertible evidence. There's what's called circumstantial. Circumstantial means that there is evidence which indicates something may have happened, but there is not a person standing there stating that they've seen X, Y, Z. It's only that of the complainant, the ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari, but there's no other corroborating individual who has stated that they also saw something took place. Why is that important? It's important because it leaves the case in the realm of a he said, she said exchange, which is not the same thing as getting videotaped evidence of seeing something bad. However, I will say that this is the kind of evidence that you probably want to counter. You don't want to simply leave it out there. You want to make sure that you counter it. And unless there's anybody else that can testify and try to elicit the kind of proof that will show that the text messages themselves don't indicate the true nature of the relationship, then it could get tricky. Now, as I've said before, it's not an open and shut case, but it's not the best evidence for Jonathan Majors. And there were also other text messages in court in which he threatened to delete himself if she did go to the authorities. That is a no-no. That is not good for his case whatsoever. So it's probably getting to the point where Majors may himself have to testify in order to refute, in order to rebuke, in order to challenge these allegations against him. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out.